Have you ever noticed that all the biggest YouTubers know that once you get one video blow up, you should follow up again and again and again in the same niche if you want it to blow up even bigger? And that got me thinking, what if you could follow it up again and again and again, day after day after day? How big could it blow up? Now, before you look at my subscription count on this channel and decide to swipe away, it's not this channel. So let me explain the plan. So this is one of my other YouTube channels, Zanet Design, and it helps businesses improve ranking in Google. So the plan. I got the idea based on the 30-day Kickstart plan. And I thought, wouldn't it be great if I did a 30-day Kickstart plan for my YouTube channel? 30 days of intense videos that show you what to do with your Google business profile. So I decided to call it Boost Your Business in 30 Days. Hashtag everywhere was going to be Boost Your Business. But I knew to make 30 videos in 30 days was a massive ask, and I would need to think that through. So here are my main challenges on this mad idea. It's May 2021, and the 4 immediate challenges are quality of videos. Videos need to be useful, each video needs to be linked to the next one, and also the timing. Let me explain on each one of those. The quality videos, well, for 30 days running, the quality could disappear if not careful. Videos should be useful. I wanted them to stand alone, and if they were found in an isolated video, they would also be helpful. Each video needs to be linked. I think that goes without saying that one video would lead to the next. It's going to be like a daily, don't miss tomorrow's video. And the timing, well, it was May and the summer was ahead, and it wouldn't be a good idea to release it in the summer because summer months tend to not have so much interaction on videos. People go on holiday, for example. So in the next few months, it would flop. So I'm going to have to hold off. But that was a blessing. Why? Because I realized that I had about 3 months now to make these videos because it was the quiet months, the summer months. So this is where I can now tick all those boxes that have just been opened up. So as the videos couldn't be released until, say, September 2021, that gave me 3 months to write and film and edit them. 3 months of writing for 30-day scripts. Now that was doable. And also, if I kept one subject to the video on each occasion for each day, then that would be possible. So I put together a huge spreadsheet and I put down the 30 things I was going to then cover on those 30 days. So would the videos then prove useful? Yes, they would, because they would be clearly sticking to one subject on each video. And then at the end of each video, I'd know what they could expect on the following video. So then I can have a call to action. So if it was day 15, I could say, watch tomorrow, day 16, where we cover this. So the spreadsheet would mean it's now well organized. And I think all those 4 things now were doable. But I also had a few more things I was going to do as well. I was going to make sure that each thumbnail had its day number on, so it's clear that it was part of a 30-day series. I also decided that I'd have a web page for each of those videos. I'd embed the video on, and then in that way then, the website itself would also find traffic so that that could help blow the channel up. Remember, the purpose is to get one of these videos to blow up, and then because it's part of a sequence of 30 days, let's just see how far the chain reaction can explode. So 3 months went by, script writing was done. I now needed to start the marketing before day 1 of September. I needed to build anticipation. I started using the hashtag Boost My Business. My website had the pages live but needed the videos now to be embedded. And gradually it was beginning to come together. I put out emails. I'd even asked other YouTubers if they could put some links through if they had any interest in this particular subject. But I also know, as a small YouTuber compared to the larger ones, really 1 or 2 tweets from a large YouTuber isn't going to make any difference if it's going to blow up. It will blow up based on whether it's good enough and whether or not the algorithm likes it. And I thought also what I'll do is I'll premiere each video as well. So I'll sit there answering questions as people are watching the video. So September the 1st, premiered the first one. Would it blow up? Well, obviously not. I wasn't expecting the first one, but I was thinking probably around about day 15, maybe that could work. So how does it go? Well, day 1 produced some positive outcomes. People made some nice comments. There was a reasonable amount of traffic, kind of as average as my other videos, but people were now prepared to know there was a 30-day challenge ahead of them. So would that get the ball rolling? Would it then suddenly get the traffic it deserved. Well, day 1 went by, day 2, day 3, day 5, day 6, day 10, day 12. We get to day 15. Now I'm beginning to think something's going to happen. But nothing's happened. It's just like any other video. 15 videos in a row and momentum's barely any different. Maybe just a few extra people are tuning in. As you can see from the stats, there's nothing standing out yet. But at this point, I was learning a valuable lesson. A lesson for helping my channel to blow up, but not the way I expected. I'll explain what I mean in a moment. So halfway's come and gone, day 15's come and gone, and we're still in the same boat. Day 16, day 17, day 18. And we get from day 15 to day 20 and still nothing's happened. So to learn that you can't blow up unless you're a famous YouTuber isn't really the lesson I wanted, but it's not over yet. We've still got 10 more videos to go. But I was hoping that if we got it early on, we would have a massive explosion. I've only now got 10 videos to go, but it could be that some then go back to the beginning videos once they discover the channel and when it's blown up. But I then started to wonder, could it just be that because they're part of a playlist, also because Google's now indexing them on the website, could it be that it's 2 or 3 months down the line that it blows up? So it's not all over quite yet, even though we're getting to video day 22, 23, 25, 27, 28. We're nearly at the day 30. And yes, we got to day 30, and on paper, and according to the graphs and the stats, nothing had blown up yet. The comments were positive, but ultimately it just seemed this wasn't going to blow up. But as I said, the story isn't over yet. Let me explain. I did blow up, but it was based on the lessons that I'd learned from this particular episode. In fact, there were 4 lessons that I learned that then led to my videos in the future blowing up. So what were those 4 lessons? Well, these are the real lessons. Niche, UI changes, skills, and content value. So let me explain each one. Niche, my audience was maybe too niche for a 30-day in a row binge. They're business people, they have weekends, they go on holiday. The fact was some subjects may not fit a 30-day, so if it was a keep fit, yes it would. During COVID, obviously it did. But 30 days of applying yourself at business every day, it was the wrong niche. I think I've learned that. UI changes, well, just bear in mind, I was showing how Google software, Google Business Profile software, you know what, just a few months later, what happened? It all changed. The UI, the app, all the things I mentioned in the video, they just had a sudden change by Google. Google's often changing its UI. So if you're using software in videos, you have to bear in mind that things don't hang around the same for that long. So even though the principles and most of what I taught was still absolutely spot on, some people couldn't get over the fact that the UI had changed a little bit, the user interface. But you know what? That was the clue as to why I blew up. I'll come to that in one more moment. Skills, 30 days taught me to become a better editor since that time of 30 days of making videos. That was a real positive too. And content value, the videos and the spreadsheets that I produced were valuable content. In fact, I've since then rebuilt it. I've put together a new spreadsheet, and now you can purchase that spreadsheet to go with those videos, with new videos to go with it too. And that's all obviously then reusing content that I put together in this challenge. So it wasn't lost altogether. But I did blow up, and it was based on a lesson I'd learned several months later. I learned it not just about quantity, but about the quality of videos too. And you know, while I was writing a script, Ali Abdaal recorded a similar story that he had as well when he was creating videos repeatedly.
And it's a story of a pottery class, and the teacher of the pottery class, let's call him Brian, splits the class into 2 groups. For half of the class, he says they need to make 1 pot in 30 days, a single pot in 30 days. But then for the other half of the class, he says that they have to make 30 pots in 30 days. So 1 pot every day for 30 days. So we have a group that's focused on quality of a single pot, and we have a group that's focused on quantity, just making loads of them. And at the end of the 30 days, he gets a group of judges, and they figure out what are the top 10 highest quality pots. All of the 10 best pots came from the quantity group, the group that was just trying to make a single pot every day.
And the irony was, it was 30 days he used on his clip, and this was just a few days ago. So after 30 days, the quantity helped improve my quality. And the beauty is I can now look back after 2 years and see that, okay, those 30-day videos never blew up. But what did happen is 2 other videos blew up. And interestingly, it was based on the user interface. So when Google then changed their user interface, that produced a brand new niche. My audience wanted to know, well, how do we now go about it? Now the interface has changed. And as you can see, this video blew up. This changes Google My Business forever. And then the next video blew up. Google Business changed the new way to succeed in 2023. So without those 30 videos, I would have never have got the skill set needed to produce those 2 quality videos that did blow up. So I recognise the importance of getting the right niche for my audience. But how do you get the right thumbnails for your audience? Well, you now need to watch this video. We'll show you exactly how you can get those thumbnails working for your audience. I'll see you on that video.